show.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations. How is it to be back in Lucerne?
Well, actually, we played last year, same festival, same place, almost same time. It was November, I think. Wow, not exactly, but. And that was a strange concert last year. That was actually the last concert we did with our bass player, Masmi-san. Then we split apart. So, we're back with a new lineup this year and with a different formula. We actually play one album straight, Ceremony of Opposite, and some other songs. Yeah.
Guten Abend, Lucerne! Wie geht's? Gut. Heute Abend bringen wir die Hölle. Und wir hoffen, es gefällt euch. Wir spielen das Album Ceremony of Opposite in vollem Umgang. Here is Son of Earth!
Yeah, I mean, I'm not teaching you anything. This is a small country. There is no possibility to play so much concerts. So we always try to, back in the days, to play, because we didn't do single shows back then. So whenever there will be a tour, there will be at least one show in Switzerland, sometime too. And since I think 2005, we actually had a different distribution. We were working with Music for Trip, so we kind of make a stronger bond with the Swiss scene, and we try to play at least one or two shows every year, no matter if we tour or not. And we played Geneva. I think it was in May. We got this one, that would be it for this year, but we already got planned for next year. So,
But after all the years, are you getting tired of doing metal?
Did a whole album of classical music for the city we come from. They actually play it, with live on the castles last year and this year. He had the CD out, so that was kind of a different experience for him, and try to just keep things interesting and not having just like a routine or whatever. No, I think we're always happy to play the stuff. And this is funny to do this formula, to play like an whole album entirely. I wasn't so keen about the idea first, but we did this for Passage a couple of years ago. And as it was the 20th anniversary last year, we thought maybe doing like a couple of festivals, but nothing actually came to reality. And this year, for whatever reason, people got interest to have this, so it was like the 21 anniversary, doesn't matter. And this is interesting. This is fun to rediscover your own material. There is song we haven't played for 20 years. I mean, we were playing that back then, but for whatever reason, you don't know why, there are certain songs that will go on, through the time and not others. Well, sometimes you understand, but sometimes it's just a mystery you're thinking about. And actually that might change for the set list in the future, because there is a couple of songs we thought, wow, probably we should keep on playing those as much as we can. So.
the musical scene, or maybe you like to be an actor, or
A musical, certainly not. An actor, this is a difficult thing. I mean, we did a couple of video clip, which was not really acting, but it's already, you get the vibe of what it is to do this kind of thing, and it's a lot of waiting time. Actually, that's what they do the most. We did this video clip for Slipography like a few years ago. We were all the people in the band in Germany, and each one of us will have a part, and the other you would just wait, and you wait hours and hours. The result is kind of nice, but it's more boring than anything else.
do you have time to listening to the other bands today?
Sure.
And do you like it? Do you have a favorite band? Do you say, oh, this was really
I'm kind of old school,
great?
really. I bought the last Slayer album a couple of days ago. I bought the Iron Maiden album, which I really liked, and I think the Slayer album is kind of cool as well. But the new bands, I listen to it. I like Gojira. I like. It's not really new. That's the thing, When they ask me new band, I'm like, well, Gojira. They're like.
Do you know some new band?
Real new? Not really. I mean, unless they release an album, usually I don't know about it. It has to be really special. Shining from Norway. I got the two albums they released, Black Jazz and 111, and I think they're brilliant.
Yeah. And what do you think about the music scene in Switzerland? Has something changed in the metal scene? Do you see some change? Maybe I think you see some bands coming and going.
Yeah, but the band that actually break through to a certain extent, they're still there. I mean, I'm not a big fan of hard rock music, but Crocus or Qatar, they're still there. Rivici is doing great nowadays. Triptychon, I was a big fan of Hellhammer and Celtic Frost, and I'm happy about the fact that Tom's still doing music and great music. So, I'm curious to see if Corona will do a new album, because I think it's great that they reformed. They were a really avant-garde band. So there's a lot of creativity, a lot of. I think we don't have many bands, but they all have a certain identity. I think. I don't know what that means, but there is not enough place for copycats. So I suppose it's probably what creates this kind of originality. Cybrid from Geneva.
They are great.
The guitar player is our bass player.
I knew it.
Yeah.
I knew him because I had an interview with Cybrid, and I was like, I think I know him.
So actually the big band split up, but we got the chance to have him in the band. So.
You pick him. You take him.
Yeah, well, that was just circumstances that happened. I mean, our bass player was doing live for over 10 years with a lot of different bands, and on a few occasions, there were like conflicting schedules, and that was last year actually. He couldn't make like a couple of shows, so he asked Drop to join in. And that clicked already, and then he had like some other things, and we were seeing the projection for the summer festival, and he had a lot of things, so we thought, well, we had to do the thing that matters the most to us, and for him clearly that was the lighting thing, so I think everybody is happy. So. Yeah, a small tour for 4 shows. In November.
Is there any chance to see you again in Switzerland? You told us next year, maybe, right?
I don't have the dates, but it seems like we're gonna do like a short tour, 3 weeks something, mainly in Germany. Between February and March next year, so probably we have at least one show. We kind of focus on a new album, and if we do this tour that I mentioned, we're probably gonna try to have at least play one new songs to see, how it goes, and hopefully have the album released before the summer. Might be difficult, but at least around this time. I'm hoping, so we'll see.
How do you write the songs? Are you going in the studio and say, I have these lyrics on my mind? Or do you...
Since a lot of time, this is my brother, he's doing all the music. I just do the lyrics, and we don't compose anything. So, I mean, nowadays, anyway, most of the things you can record home. Especially us, you know, we got the programming drums, so we don't need to have a big room to record that. The guitar can be recorded there, the bass as well. Just the vocal, we need like to have something a little bit quiet, where I don't disturb people. But well, that's easier somehow to do it. This is Vorph of Samael. You're watching RockDestiny.